Volunteers can be the backbone of programs and very helpful, and that's the case at Mercy Health St. Rita's. We're going to learn more about volunteer services and how maybe you can help them out. We've got the Director of Volunteer Services at Mercy Health St. Rita's, Mark Miller, with us, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, we hear so many times that the way the pandemic has affected things, and the volunteers, that's one of the things that it has affected for Mercy Health.
Correct. And in fact, I think it's affected all agencies that use volunteers. We have a lot of volunteers who have health conditions and some of them who are just leery about coming into the hospital right now. But thank goodness we have about 3/4 of our core is able to come in and willing to come in, and we're up and running and helping in different ways with the staff, things that we've never done before with this pandemic, but we're persevering and getting a lot of things done.
Yeah, so it's been stressful for the staff and families during the pandemic. So how are the volunteers helping out? What are some of the areas?
But we try to look at different things and see how can we reduce that stress level. So a couple of our programs we have is a music ministry, and we also have Welcome Waggers, which is our visitation with dogs that come in. And both of those, if you have a lot of stress, two of the best things you can do is listen to music or, pet your dog when you get home. So our music ministry volunteers go around and they go up on the units and perform either on the unit itself or go into patient rooms, or they perform down here in our main lobby. So, and also our Welcome Waggers, then our dogs go up and visit patients. On the COVID units, they go in and they concentrate on visiting with our staff to relieve their stress.
Right, yeah, because there can be so much stress in a hospital that we can't even imagine. So those are neat, different kind of things that volunteers can do.
Right, exactly. Again, I always say the hospital is like a city within a building. So if you have a need or something that you want to share, we can usually find a spot for you here in the hospital. But again, with the music ministry, we're always looking for people to come in and perform. If you don't want to be around patients, you can do it in our lobby. We've got a beautiful baby grand piano that the volunteers have purchased for the hospital. And we're definitely looking for people to come in and perform during the Christmas season.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, so you know how to play guitar, you guys can sing a cappella, just whatever. I mean,
exactly.
Just show your love of music and spread the love when you're at the hospital.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so I know the auxiliary is a big part too, and that's kind of like a different kind of volunteer thing, and that's continuing too?
Well, we have our volunteer, it's called our volunteer auxiliary program. We've merged both groups, but our auxiliary does more of the fundraising aspect of the hospital. All right. So we are back in business, and you have a jewelry sale coming up, and our big holiday street fair is set for December the 2nd. So we're working hard on that. All
right, very good. So if someone, hears about these programs, how can they sign up? How can they get active and involved?
Okay, very easy. If they want to call us, they can call us at 419-226-9038. That is our main number. We can talk with them about what their ideas are and what they want to share with us. Or they can go online to mercy.com and they can fill out an application right there online, and then we'll be in touch with them to do the process and let them know what they need to do to get in here and help us.
Right, yeah, I guess we should point that out too, that there is a process that you have to follow. You just don't show up at the hospital and try to start volunteering.
Exactly. Yeah, there is an application process and then an interview that you come in, and we talk about areas that you're interested in and days and times you're available. So.
All right, very good. So it's important that people think that hospitals are all just about the nurses and the doctors and things like that, but there really is a core need for volunteers.
Exactly. The volunteers up on our nursing units in areas where there's patient care, our volunteers are that extra pair of hands that provide the help that they need so our staff can concentrate on the clinical things that they need to do for our patients.
Yeah, so if you're looking to volunteer, get out and be helpful, Mercy Health St. Rita's is one of those places to think about.
We're the place. We'd love to have you.
All right, and as we have the information on the screen to apply to become a volunteer, Mark, thank you very much for joining us today, and hopefully we get some extra volunteers for you.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.